Hello, this is the most crunchiest chin-chin you can ever make with just 6 ingredients. Welcome to my food and life history, and here Chef Best is ready to give you all the best. So let's make the crunchiest chin-chin with just 6 ingredients. So for this recipe I used 200 grams of all-purpose flour, 1/3 cup of sugar, half teaspoon meat spice, 1 teaspoon salt, and 15 grams of butter or margarine. So you mix everything together. So once you are done, you add in half tablespoon milk flavor and 2 tablespoons whisked raw egg. I remembered my friend asking me if she can do chin-chin without milk. I said yes, you can do that. So far it's for your consumption. On most of these roadside chin-chin sellers, that's what they do. So you go ahead and add in your water gradually. So I used about 70 grams of water, that is about 1/3 cups of water. So after adding the water, you go ahead and mix and knead everything together so that it forms a soft dough. Then just apply a little flour on your work surface and smoothen this dough, and once you are done, put back this dough in your bowl and cover it with either a cling film or a nylon bag and keep it aside for at least 10 minutes. Then after 10 minutes you are ready to roll out this dough. So you roll out your dough. After rolling out the dough, you can cut it depending on the shape of your choice. Okay, so in this video I cut the chin-chin into 3 different shapes, so you wish to take the shape you want, and the thickness of the chin-chin should not be too thin or too thick. So just make it to be at least in between the both, and it's going to be fine. You have to flour your chin-chin very well so that it doesn't stick to each other after cutting it. Just you see me the way I cut. This was the first one I cut into cubes. So that's the first one I cut. Then the second one I cut them in slanting design, or the slanting design anyway. So that's how I cut the second one, as you can see me cutting it in the video. And the third one I had to cut it like long chin-chin. There's some chin-chin that are cut into long stripes, so that was how I cut the third one, as you can see in the video. So after cutting the chin-chin, I had to apply a lot of flour so that they don't stick to each other. Then before frying, you have to put the chin-chin into a net sieve and sift it so that you remove excess flour. Then you are ready to go and fry your chin-chin. So while frying your chin-chin, you should have it in your mind that you are not going to fry this chin-chin in a very hot oil. As you can see now, I'm testing the oil. So I found out that the oil is very hot, because once I put the chin-chin, it starts to puff. Like it starts to puff up and become so soft, and some even burn easily. Now that's not the heat you need. So when I reduced the heat, I had to put another chin-chin inside. I discovered that yes, the oil is now okay. You can see it's taking a lot of time. The oil, the chin-chin is taking a lot of time to brown, and it's just sizzling and not kind of boiling. So that is when you are going to add your chin-chin. That's the type of oil you need, medium heated oil, not too hot oil. Then when you put in your chin-chin, don't just start stirring, because you may it may affect your chin-chin. Just stir it a little, leave it for some seconds, then stir it a little again and let it start frying. And when your chin-chin starts to fry, you just have to be stirring it at intervals so that it will brown evenly, because if you just leave it, some part will brown and some part will not brown, and it may burn. So you have to be stirring it evenly, and once it is light golden brown, you take it out from the oil. Don't allow it to be over brown, so if you brown too much, you won't like it. So you go ahead and fry the rest of the chin-chin the same way. Make sure they are light golden brown, because when you take them out from the oil, they tend to brown a little more. So you have to spread the chin-chin to dry on a paper towel or your flat work surface. Just spread it out to dry. Let it cool down completely before you can then bottle it or wrap it, or make sure you put it in a container or in a place that air won't enter it. And believe me, you're going to serve this chin chin to yourself, to your friends, as long as you wish. So if this recipe helps you, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share this video. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video. Bye bye.